Hello and welcome, wherever you are in the world, to the Jarno Saarinen Circuit at Imatra in Finland, the 60th anniversary, and it's been glorious sunshine, temperatures in the 30s as well. So the grid is clearing. We're about to go racing, folks, here at Imatra. Green flag's been waved. We want the lights go out, and indeed they go. A cracking start by, it looked like Brandbot perhaps. And it is 18 who leads. Pauli Pekkanen from row 2. Pauli Pekkanen goes into the lead. A cracking start by the Finn. So a jump start for number 19, that's Benoit. Nyman just trying to stay with Pekkanen, and he's doing exactly that. Oh, what a battle this is between these two. Over the railway bridge, he's got the inside into going in. What a move from Nyman. Can he keep it turned in? He can. Nyman's got him. And Pekkanen's fighting back. Oh, they are right in amongst the traffic now. And Pekkanen has lost out to Nyman. It's Nyman who takes the checkered flag here in the Supersport class in the IRRC Championship. What a battle between these two. Pauli Pekkanen was superb. Absolutely fantastic ride, fantastic racing. Giovanni takes third place, Hamburg is fourth, Volta is fifth. He's taken the position from Johnson right at the end of this one, at the end of 10 laps. Johnson is shuffled back to sixth place. So wow, that was fantastic. We're about to have Supersport 600cc machines racing for the final time this weekend. It's the second round here. Jord Hamburg, who starts in pole position. Marek Červený from the Czech Republic, also on the front row of the grid. Pauli Pekkanen having to start from row 2 this time. And alongside him on row 2, Thomas Volta. And just completing row number 2, Gary Johnson. Absolutely loving his time here in Finland. And away we go racing at Imatra. It is a good start from Hamburg. Johnson looking strong from row 2 as well. There they come, almost 4 abreast. And Pekkanen from row 2 is going to lead into turn 1 into Huta-Huvat. And it is Oh, and Johnson's going to go third. A good start too from Thomas Vendel on 21, trying to go up the inside. But it is Pekkanen who leads. Hamburg is second. Johnson is into third indeed. A little wobble. This is a really tricky part of the track. Through techno-safe Ukon-Hauta. But Johnson, cracking start from him. But the best start of all going to his teammate Pauli Pekkanen. Row 2 as well. Marek Červený will be disappointed not to have improved from a front row start. Johnson going up the inside. Johnson goes up the inside of Hamburg. So as I said earlier, Johnson's getting more and more, growing more and more confident with each turn of the wheel here. He's got a Bridgestone rear and a Pirelli front. He's never ridden on a Bridgestone ever in his life. He said as soon as the Pirelli went in, he felt really comfortable. And he's looking really comfortable. He's taking the fight to Pauli Pekkanen out in front. So Gary Johnson, wildcard rider here in Finland. And looking very strong on this opening lap. Johnson will do very well, especially on a machine that's not quite as good as Pekkanen's, I'd imagine. Well, certainly it's 10 years old, so it certainly won't be. Pekkanen won't be on a machine that's older than 10 years. Hamburg still in third place. But Gary Johnson, who was in the earlier open race up into second place in the early stages, he eventually missed out on a podium finish. He'd be delighted to get a podium this time, so he's really trying all out. So Johnson still in second place, still keeping Pekkanen within his sights. Marek Červený as well from the Czech Republic, still very much in position. Volta, the customary 5th place for him as well. He was 5th in both races and he finds himself, Thomas Volta, in 5th place again. Pekkanen, though, with the fastest lap of the race so far. Pit last time around their lap times were pretty much the same, both 157.2s. This time, Hamburg looks a little bit faster, a little bit closer than he has done at any point in this race. Again, a little wheel lift from Pekkanen as they come down into Imatra and Kona. So across the line, 0.6 of a second was the gap. It's now 0.8 of a second, so Pekkanen still maintaining that lead. It is Hamburg that just seems to leave the braking a little bit longer, a little bit later, and that's where he's gaining ground. So Hamburg still trying to close in on Pekkanen. Giovanna, another third place is beckoning for him unless something happens between one of these two. But again, good exit speed by Hamburg, good corner speed all round, in fact. And he's brought that gap back down to 0.4 of a second. So Pauli Pekkanen has got a fight on his hands. He's got to work very, very hard if he's going to maintain top place in this race. And again, Hamburg, you can just see braking just that little bit later. Into Kuban Trukipala-Velo, and then around Ovarco up onto Imatra and Kulapula. Still Pauli Pekkanen maintaining this advantage. Johan Hamburg just seems that perhaps just prepared to push it just that little bit more. Oh, there's a retirement, unfortunately. And that is Byram or Boomer. 6.55, he was just inside the top 20. Marek Chavena from the Czech Republic still in third place, and it's looking like a distant third place now. He knows that at least a podium position is on the cards for him. Pauli Pekkanen. You can see just Hamburg each time just seems to gain a little bit of ground, but then they'll head down along RVS technology. It's going to take a mistake, I think, from Pekkanen, or really the biggest, boldest move ever in the world from Johan Hamburg if he's going to do anything. But Pauli Pekkanen, Hamburg frustrated, still in second place. He must be urging Pekkanen to make a little mistake, just a wrong gear selection. But Pekkanen is poetry in motion here as he goes through Ovarco up onto Imatra and Kulapula. Oh, what a big blow from Pekkanen. Oh my goodness, a massive blow from Pekkanen. It looked as if he was going to have to settle for second place, but Johan Hamburg comes through. The fans down through Imatra and Kona wondering where's Pekkanen gone. So Hamburg takes it. Giovanna will be second. And Gary Johnson, if he can hold off Thomas Walter, will find himself on the podium. So here comes Gary Johnson. He's got Walter right behind him, but Gary Johnson will take third place and a podium on his debut at Imatra. So Gary Johnson takes third. But his concern, of course, will be for Pauli Pekkanen, who just as they came over from Imatra and Kulapula, smoke pouring out of the exhaust.
You know, I'm just loving being here in Finland. You know, the weather's been unbelievable for us. The bike, it's a 10-year-old 675 Triumph, super stock bike. I'm running on Bridgestone rear tyre I've never rid before, and in all fairness, I'm maybe not trusting it as good as the tyre is. On some of them corners, they're pulling me, and it's not the bike, it's me. So I can't thank the team enough. They've been absolutely fantastic. This little baby, she's a fast super stock bike, I'll give you that. At the start of the race, if you rev the nuts off it, I could slipstream them. As long as I get out the corner, I could actually pass them. Now, that's pretty impressive for a fat guy like me on a 600.
Yeah, a small bike, a fat guy. Okay, that's not a good idea. But I think that Paukku team will adapt you and will be a Finn later on.
I don't know what the tradition is, but now I've joined the team, we're going to get merrily proper drunk.
It's very easy to learn. We start with the sauna, and after that, what you said. I mean, fishing.
If that's what you call it, I'll agree with you.
Not often you get to stand with a two-time Isle of Man TT winner on a podium. We've got Superbikes coming up soon as well. So here we go, folks. Look to the lights. The Starmo in pole position, no Lombois. Big gap to exploit, which Pierre-Yves Bihan is trying to do from the second row. As he pushes up into second place, or is he first? Here they come down into, it's Costamo. It's Costamo, Pierre-Yves Bihan, and is that Datsa? Oh, Bihan is trying, he's really trying, but can he turn it in time? And they can much more, he cut his nose off there. And Bihan has made it through to the lead. What a move from Bihan. Costamo back in the second place. And it is Datsa up the inside, and they've got slower traffic. And Costamo just about goes through, does he? Oh my goodness, he's being held up. He's being held up. And Datsa, who was held up, and he's off the pit. And I think Datsa might just have momentum. No, he hasn't. Oh, it's all getting a little bit messy on this final lap. What a shame, really, because it was building and building for a classic grandstand finish, as it is Jarno Costamo, who, to be fair, has led for most of the race, so quite deserving victory. But Datsa will feel that his chance of taking the win was taken away from him at the end. But Jarno Costamo has given the home fans exactly what they wanted. Victory here at Imatra. Next, it's the turn of the sidecars. And will it be this pair who finished second yesterday, Joni and Tero Manninen? The Manninens with a good start, but it looks like a good one from Artiola also as well. Lingen and Freeman trying to find a way from row 2, but it's Artiola again. Watch out for 13 up the inside. Oh, and the Manninens were trying to find a gap that just wasn't there. Certainly further back in third place. They might try and squeeze through here. There's contact. There was contact between them. And they're really, wow, Tero Manninen, and they go through. They go through. They really worked hard for that. They take over at the front. So, the Manninens are going to have to come up with another plan. What a cracking race this has been. Again, the Manninens all over the road and all over the pavement as well. That's what it takes to get past. Oh, in fact, it doesn't. He's going to have to tuck him behind. Oh, and they're doing it all again, and the Manninens are trying to force their way through. It's a repeat. It's a repeat. So here they come again. Artiola and Likari really fast through here. The Manninens are trying to find some way through, but that's it. They're gonna, in fact, Artiola maybe he's just missed a gear because he's slow. His exit speed is slow. However, Artiola and Likari are gonna make it a double win here at Imatra. What a great effort from the Manninens. Really superb. They tried everything that they could to try and take the win, but as it is, they're in second place. Wow, 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 wow. What a final couple of laps that was. So then, folks, this is it, the final piece of action here at Imatra today. So there's the man in pole position, Jarno Costamo. Great to see Vincent Lombois on bike 155. Lucas Mora, who had a great result earlier on today. David Datsa, also a great performance earlier from the German. And Pierre-Yves Bihan. Didier Grams, we all know for his exploits at Macau. Joey Den Besten, he's had his moments as well this weekend. And what about this chap here? Michael Dunlop on the grid at Imatra. Lights about to go off. We're about to go racing yet again. Can anyone do anything about Costamo this time around? Dunlop with a pretty good start by the looks of things. Here they come down to turn one. Dunlop looking for the inside line. Oh, Costamo up the inside of Mora. Up the inside. So Costamo leads as they go into turn one. Dunlop is in the mix. And also coming through, 55 Datsa. Costamo leads. Mora second. Datsa is in third. Dunlop is in the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Valtonen in 8th. Grams in 9th. Bian with a much better start as well. He's in 4th place. But here they come down to Kona Pico off the back of RVS Technology. It is Costamo who leads. Mora still in 2nd place. Datsa is 3rd. It's all very tight. And one of the greatest sounds you'll hear this weekend, if you're a racing fan, is certainly down anywhere around this circuit as the machines, the noise of the machines bounces off the trees. But as they go down through the dip at Imatra and Kona, just before the start finish at BMW Bavaria Lackinen, as they come through there, it's proper hairs on the back of your neck stuff, standing up. So Dunlop is up to 6th now. He's gained a position. He's just behind Joey Den Besten. So Costamo from Mora, from Datsa, from Bian, Den Besten, Dunlop, Lamboise, Valtonen, Grams, and Hoff. That's the top 10 on this opening lap. So just through here, that's why they're gathered there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a sound it is as they come through. Bit of action going on between Lamboise, Valtonen, and Grams further back as well. But Costamo with half a second lead over Mora, Datsa. So I'm just hoping. So just at the corner of my eye from the commentary position, I just saw a flash, but it could have been a photographer's flash. It's certainly warm enough for thunder and lightning. Let's hope all the thunder and lightning is staying on the racetrack as Erno Costamo, the race leader, goes through at Imatra and Kulapula. Then into this turn onto Josinen, Diesel Arsenis, Senius, I should say. Then into SUF Helsinki, and then out of Mitra. So they begin lap 5 of 10. Costamo from Mora, from Datsa, then Besten crossing the line now in 4th place still. Didier Grams coming up just behind him, so Didier Grams in 5th place. Ville Valtonen in 6th. Marcus Carlson in 7th. Hoff 8th. Lombos 9th. Blomhardt 10th. Lucas Mora still holding David Datsa at arm's length as they go along the back straight at RVS Technology. But this man here, Erno Costamo, really looks the part out in front, really putting down fastest lap after fastest lap. His best is at 1:51.5. Certainly, in the earlier Superbike race in the open class, he was leading by around 8 seconds. It came down by the time the checkered flag came out. He had time to play with, of course. This time, though, a little bit tighter, still around the 2-second mark over Mora and Datsa. Then Besten losing touch back in 4th place, but he's still holding 4th ahead of Didier Grams, who's 5th. Valtonen is still 6th, ahead of Carlson, Hoff, Lombois, and Blomhardt. Elsner still trying to break into the top 10. 2 more laps to go. Lucas Mora gets aboard. So you can see the railway line there. That's the one that normally goes into Russia. But obviously with what's been going on in Russia lately, no trains have been going on that track. And a great shot there. You can just see how technical it is through Ita Nordic and then into TechnoSave Ukenhata. Everyday traffic on the other side of that barrier. So Lucas Moura and David Datzer continuing this duel for second place. However, Lucas Moura just seems to have opened up a slightly bigger gap than he's had throughout. A suggestion perhaps that he might be closing in on the race leader. However, it could be the fact that Costomo might just be easing back. So Jarno Costomo. Lucas Moura in second. He's not giving up, is he, Moura? He's really closing down. But he's running out of road. He's running out of time. David Datsun saying third will do me. Then Beston is some way further back in fourth place. But Jarno Costomo on his way to victory here at Imatra. It's the final lap of the final race of the weekend. We've waited 3 years for racing at Imatra. Oh, and Moura has closed right in. It would be some fairy tale if he was able to manage to pass Costomo now as they come up towards the checkered flag. Here comes Moura. There is traffic ahead, but they won't play it. Costomo will have this one. Moura's going to try and pull out of the slipstream if he can, but he's not close enough. It's the Finn who takes the win. And Costomo ahead of Lucas Moura. Datza in third. Den Beston some way back in fourth, but Costomo makes it a double today in the Superbikes. He won the Open class earlier on. He takes victory in the International Road Racing Championship. Lucas Moura offers his congratulations. The appreciative Finnish crowd salute their heroes. Absolutely stunning. So Den Beston's gone through, so has Carlson, Valtonen, Lombois, Hoff, Blomhard, Elsner. So that's the final piece of action here at Imatra.
No joo, pikkusen liikaa tuli varmisteltua, että tuolla rupesi sataa tuolla loppulenkillä, niin pikkasen varmistelin, että nyt ei mokata tätä, mutta ei varmaan jäänyt se epäselväksi, kuka oli tämän viikonlopun nopea.
No se ei kyllä jäänyt epäselväksi, se oli niinku selvä, eli täydet pisteet, eli voidaan sanoa täydellinen viikonloppu, se on ollut niinku ykkönen aikaa ja kilpailu mukaan lukien, eli tästä on hyvä jatkaa. Minkälainen on Ernon jatkosuunnitelma?
Jatkosuunnitelma on se, että pidetään jalat maassa ja mennään 3 viikon päästä Belgiaan ja katsotaan, nollataan tää, että Belgiassa on ihan uusi viikonloppu ja kyllä tää jotain kertoo vauhista, mutta mennään malttamme mieli Belgiaan.
We've had fantastic racing all the way through the weekend. We've had great hospitality, a wonderful circuit. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring it to you here. We can only now look forward ahead to next year. Imatra really is one of the places to be. Make sure it's on your bucket list. You can see why.